Hello everyone, today's day 31 of Inktober, the very last day, finally! The prompt today is crawl, and I debated whether I should draw what I did because I know it's Halloween. Happy Halloween everyone, and I figured that a lot of people would draw a spider. Originally I was going to draw somebody swimming, the crawl, or I think it's also called freestyle. But lately I've been seeing on my suggestion lists on YouTube a lot of videos about peacock spiders. I don't know why. And I've watched a few of those videos and they're pretty interesting spiders. They're really pretty. Well, no, I'm not gonna go that far. But they're pretty fascinating. So I decided that I was gonna do a spider after all, but a peacock spider. So I started sketching my spider with my Pilot Color Eno mechanical pencil with a red lead. And because those spiders have a lot of white hairs, I wanted the white to stand out, so I picked a toned paper. And I also wanted to use my alcohol markers for this one, but I ended up kind of having a hard time because the colors that I picked didn't really stand out much on this paper. I knew that would be the case, but I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. So my yellows and oranges weren't super bright, and same for my reds, which aren't usually bright anyway on white paper. My pale blue ended up almost disappearing or being a gray, and my blue was really dark. So I had to adjust everything as I went. I couldn't plan ahead because none of my plans really worked out. Even my light grays, when they dried, ended up being very light. I ended up using a 70% gray that actually looked like a 40% gray when it was dry. But anyway, I just did what I could and went with the flow and just had fun. Once I was done with all the colors, it was time for the white ink. And I think that transformed everything. I think with just the markers, the spider was just meh. And once I added the white ink, it really made everything pop. It looked great. Have I told you how much I like white ink? So I'm pretty sure that this little jar of white ink by Kurtake is the same ink that comes in my two brush pens. The only thing with my brush pens is that they're pretty tricky to use. So I decided to stop fighting them and I would just dip them in my white ink. And it worked really well. And when I was done with all the white hairs, I decided to take a fine liner and add a few details just to make everything stand out even better. And I think it turned out pretty nicely. So that's it for today, and that's it for this year. No more Inktober for 2020. I'm happy that it's over, but I'm kind of sad because I had so much fun. And I would like to thank you all for checking out my videos every day. All your encouragements really mean a lot to me, and it really keeps me going, and it makes this challenge even more fun. What I really like doing during Inktober is trying a lot of different techniques and different ways to use inks. They come in so many different forms that I think I would have been bored if I had only used a fine liner the whole time. So I'm glad I get to use a lot of different types of inks and a lot of different techniques for all my prompts. It was also a lot of fun to follow you guys with your challenge and see what you did with your prompts. It's always so interesting to see how people think of a particular prompt, something you'd never think of yourself. So that's it for the challenge. Thank you again, everyone, and I'll see you soon with another video. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.